Hello and welcome everybody. Today we will show you some mind tricks to master self-discipline as well. These tricks are very simple. If you integrate them in your daily routine, then your life will change and you will achieve all what you want.
Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to receive all our news.
1. Keep a consistent schedule. For that you need to create realistic deadlines. Instead of taking a handful of tasks and jamming them all into 8-hour workday, come up with realistic deadlines. If answering emails takes longer than an hour, allow yourself to schedule a bigger time slot to make sure you stay on track. Even if something takes longer than you feel it should, that doesn't mean it's wasted time. It's just you being honest on how you work. Once you know the time limit for the work you need to do, this automatically creates the pressure to come up with a productive schedule. Stack tasks on your schedule according to their realistic deadlines, rather than breaking things into uniform time slots. 2. Train yourself to avoid distractions. Letting your mind wander is a habit, and just with anything you are disciplined with, you can force yourself to break the habit with some training. Practice concentration by turning off all distractions and committing your attention to a single task. Start small, maybe 5 minutes per day, and work up to a longer chunk of time. If you find your mind wandering, just return to the task at hand. If you find yourself itching to check Instagram or take a quick chocolate break, just tell yourself no and keep working. All you need is to exercise that productivity muscle. 3. Get into the habit of taking action. Taking action helps you overcome your fears. Every time you do something new, you expand your comfort zone just a bit. And as you expand your comfort zone, you are more willing to come out of that corner and do things that benefit your life, which helps you overcome even more fears. Constantly taking action creates a positive cycle that helps you create the life of your dreams. Also, taking action helps you develop and improve your current skills and even develop new skills that help you master certain parts of your life and have an easier time in it. For example, the more you take action on cleaning the house, the more skilled you become at cleaning it. What used to take 3 hours can take less than an hour with enough practice. However, if you take 3 hours to clean your house and hardly ever take an action on doing it, then you are never going to master the art of doing it quicker and better. Taking action fixes all that negative self-talk, and the good news is that it happens immediately. If you are complaining about not trying hard enough in some areas of your life, all you have to do is take action on it and you will instantly feel as if you are more capable of achieving what you want in life. It's like magic. It stops your negative self-talk in its track and you feel better about yourself because you are doing something worthy and proving to yourself that you can. 4. Quit wasting weekends. After a long week at work, most of us want our weekends to be relaxing, enjoyable, and interesting in order to make up for the stressful and demanding week. Most of us end up sleeping in, watching movies or eating, or thought it is good to rest our bodies and minds and have time to bum around. It can get pretty dull after a while. In my 25-year-old, I quit doing weekends like 90%. I stopped spending money I didn't have. I stopped drinking. I stopped smoking. I stopped trying to impress people. I stopped making excuses. Most importantly, I stopped lying to myself and operating below my potential. Instead of doing things that most people do, I got my hustle and worked on something I love doing. This one habit saved me a lot of money. I'm not saying you have to work every weekend. There are times and places for relaxation, but wasting every weekend was self-defeating. The idea here is to use your weekend effectively for something that can benefit you in the future, instead of wasting time and money for something temporary. To break my bad habits, I simply made the decision that I wanted success more than temporary fun. So keep your eye on the outcome. What will you gain by breaking this bad habit? When you decide to let go of your own worst habit, I promise you it will change everything. 5. Get clear on your why. I used to struggle with discipline until I got crystal clear on my why and purpose, teaching others how to create an extraordinary life and master their mind. Once I got clear on my life mission and why it was important, I set clear goals to make it happen. Every morning I wake up and read my mission and goals, so they are at the forefront of my mind. This helps me make clear decisions throughout my day and not create bad habits or distractions. Then each night I answer these 3 questions in a journal. The first one, what went well today? The second one, what could I improve? And the third one, what I'm grateful for. Being aware of actions that work each day helps me reinforce good habits. I then make small adjustments to things I can improve so I can keep living an extraordinary tomorrow. 6. Find certainty. Bad habits always originate from a lack of focus. Any bad habit I've created stemmed from being unclear of my objective and intentions. Once I become certain of who I am and what I wanted, everything else materialized. My biggest tool to gain clarity is my journal. I emphatically track my progress daily, weekly, and monthly for each personal and professional goal. This allows me to tailor each day based on the area of focus and my daily priorities. It's tough to develop bad habits when you are continuously monitoring and analyzing your progress. Consistent success requires routine and checkpoints to maintain your purpose in business, health, personal finances, and relationships. The key is to discover which habits allow you to build momentum. 7. Understand your triggers. The key to breaking free from bad habits is to find their source. So identify the bad habit and then isolate its trigger. For many entrepreneurs, bad habits are merely caused by stress. To break the cycle, replace the bad habit with a positive one that provides a similar benefit. For example, I always turned on the TV the second I came home to relieve stress. This negative habit led to wasted time and procrastination, a feeling I despise. To counter this post-work stress relief, I began replacing my TV time with running. Because bad habits are a means of dealing with stress, we need to reprogram ourselves to properly deal with stress. Eliminating your triggers requires extreme self-control and commitment, but will lead to new healthier behavior that are personally and professionally more gratifying. 8. Don't let other people tell you how to live. According to some psychologists who's listened to thousands of patients reckon with inevitable end of life, there is one regret that comes up more than any other. It's not something dramatic like lost loved or missed career opportunities. Instead, it's a struggle most of us face every day. Living your life according to others' expectations rather than your own true desires. This was the most common regret of all, they said. When people realize that their life is almost over and look back clearly on it, it is easy to see how many dreams have gone unfulfilled. 9. Reward yourself. Rewarding yourself is an important trick getting into self-discipline. First, it keeps you motivated. Having rewards set in place for yourself when you reach milestones give you something to look forward to. It keeps you motivated on days where you feel like giving up or slacking, and it pushes you forward towards your next goal. Also, rewarding yourself can give you affirmations. Reaching your goals and being able to reward yourself gives you affirmation that you are doing well and accomplishing what you set out to do. It is a great way to be reminded of how far you have come and how much you have accomplished. It makes goal setting a habit. Positive reinforcement and rewards are one of the best ways to train yourself to do something. Goal setting is a habit that every successful one should make a part of his life. Knowing that you will be rewarded at the finish line will make you want to set goals for yourself all the time. The ability to buy something special or take extra time for yourself when you reach your goals is an amazing incentive to keep pushing forward and working hard. Have fun and get creative in finding ways to reward yourself, and you will enjoy the process of reaching your goals. 10. Forgive yourself. Forgiveness is often defined as a deliberate decision to let go of feeling of anger, resentment, and retribution towards someone who you believe has wronged you. However, while you may be quite generous in your ability to forgive others, you might be much harder on yourself. Everyone makes mistakes, but learning how to learn from these errors, let go, move on. Forgiving yourself is about more than just putting the past behind you and moving on. It is about accepting what has happened and showing compassion to yourself. Facing what you have done or what has happened is the first step towards self-forgiveness. It's also the hardest step. If you have been making excuses, rationalizing or justifying your action in order to make them seem acceptable, it is time to face up and accept what you have done. By taking responsibility and accepting that you have engaged in action that have hurt others, you can avoid negative emotions such as excessive regret and guilt. Letting go and offering yourself forgiveness can help boost your feeling of wellness and improve your image of yourself. Numerous studies have demonstrated that when people practice self-forgiveness, they experience a lower level of depression and anxiety. Similarly, self-compassion is associated with higher level of success, productivity, focus, and concentration. 11. Set goals. Setting goals have many benefits in your life. Goals can give you a direction and destination. They give you something to aim and direct your effort towards. They help guide you to where you ultimately want to be in life. Setting lifetime goals is like choosing the destination you ultimately want to reach. Therefore, instead of wandering through life, you are able to determine where you want to go. Also help you know what is important to you, what you want to accomplish, and where you want to be in the future. This perspective helps in decision making. If you know where you want to go, you are in a better position to make a decision that may affect your direction in life. You are able to make a better decision on how you want to proceed if you know what is important to you and what you ultimately want to accomplish. Resume of our video. 1. Keep a consistent schedule. 2. Train yourself to avoid distractions. 3. Get into the habit of taking action. 4. Quit wasting weekends. 5. Get clear on your why. 6. Find certainty. 7. Understand your triggers. 8. Don't let other people tell you how to live. 9. Reward yourself. 10. Forgive yourself. 11. Set goals.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to receive all our news.
If you learned something new today, then give the video a like and tell us in comments which step you like it more. And here's some others great videos I think you will enjoy. Just click on the left or on the right.